Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys, we are from 11 Science 2, and then let me introduce ourselves. My name is Alisa Tiara Putri,
My name is Raisa Idini Fairana.
My name is Akama Baruti.
and then in here we will explain about hortatory exposition.
Let's get started.
Okay guys, enjoy!
First of all, let me tell you what is the definition of hortatory exposition. So, hortatory exposition is a text which represents the attempt of the writer to have the recipient do something or act in certain way. This text is commonly found in the form of opinion, editorials, academic speeches, advertisements, and is often found among writings on social issues. However, this expository text is accompanied by in-depth arguments.
Purpose or social function. Hortatory exposition is used to persuade that listeners or readers that something should or should not be the case. So this is structures for hortatory exposition. First is introduction or thesis. The introduction provides the readers with an overview of the issue being discussed and present the author's opinion on the matter. Also, the second part of hortatory exposition text consists of arguments, why certain actions should be taken. The last one, for the final section of a hortatory exposition text, usually includes a recommendation of advice telling people what they should do.
Next, hortatory exposition has language features. So, language features is various styles of writing or language used. So, there are 9 language features in hortatory exposition. The first one is focusing on the writer. The second one is using abstract noun. An abstract noun is a word with names that you cannot see, hear, touch, smell, or taste. It's the opposite of the construct noun. The third one is using action verb. An action verb expresses something that a person, animal, or object can do. For example, like watch, talk, explode, reach, and many others. Next is using thinking verb, using modal adverb, and then using temporal connective. We will refer a temporal connective is an expression which relates an event to a point or interval time. Next is using ablative words, using passive voice, and then the last one is using simple present tense.
Here we present 2 examples of hortatory exposition text. The first, which is titled Why Students Should Manage Their Stress. You can read it carefully, but I will explain the content of the story only. This text shows that persuasive text has an argument if the stress experienced by students has a very harmful effect. For the structures of this text, the first is thesis. There are sentence stress among students can be dangerous for several reasons. Second is arguments. There are sentence major negative effect of stress is on emotional health. Disastrous effect of stress to an individual, especially student, is on academic performance.
So, the conclusion for this example, there is sentence, for these reasons, it's better that we should find the causes of stress which we are going through, know the bad effect that we might face and take actions to manage it. There are also has characteristic features in the text. For the first one is persuasive text. It's accompanied by various supporting reasons. The second one is using present tense. Example of using sentence. Major negative effects of stress is on emotional health. The third one is using conjunction. Using the words firstly, thus, second, and furthermore. And then the last one is provide recommendations. There is a sentence, for these reasons, it's better that we should find the causes of stress, which we are going through, know the bad effects that we might face, and take action to be able to manage them.
The second example entitled Bad Effects of Using Plastic Bags, the author provides a profound view on the issue being discussed. In the text section, the author provides an overview of the topic to be discussed. By argument 1 and 2, the author provides some information in the form or facts. This is reason where certain action must be taken by the reader. In the last section, there is a recommendation that gives advice from the author to the reader to take certain action. There is a sentence where stop processing plastic bags and start using any environmental friendly option is stated. The difference of analytical and hortatory exposition is on the term of a generic structure in the last part that is called as reiteration in analytical and recommendation is hortatory exposition. The function of both is quite different. In analytical exposition, reiteration is used to give halves of the reader's opinion by restating point of view, while in hortatory exposition, recommendation is used to give advice or suggestion to the readers to make a choice by considering in phrased argument. In short, the purpose hortatory exposition takes in argues a case for against a particular position of point of view and process a suggestion in the end of the argumentation.
That's all our explanation about hortatory exposition.
I hope it's understandable.
Thank you for your attention.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.